Okay, guys, this is Carl Sugar back here with another snaphacker.ninja. And basically, on this one, I'm going to be giving you guys a full rundown on ghost codes and how it works. In the last one, I believe I showed you how to get set up. But at this point, I just want to show you exactly what is ghost codes and how do you scroll around, what does everything mean, that kind of stuff. Just kind of give you a rundown. So the first thing you see here is on the home, the very home side. And if you notice on top, it says featured. So I can scroll up and down and I can look at, like, they've got featured person, basically, or Snapchat person with their ghost code for each, basically, like each category. So you've got foodies, storytellers, business, beauty, entertainment, viral stars. Is that viral stars? Yeah, viral stars, news, inspirational, interesting, comedies, brands, sexy, celebrities, family life, artists, travel, nonprofit, music, fitness, games, sports, random, fashion, entrepreneurs, adventure, places, education, techie, nightlife, LGBT, photography, college life, spiritual, cool. I think it's actually hashtag cool, pets, dance, vlogger, marketing. So that's basically all of them. And now what you see is you see like featured people there. So I'm not exactly 100% sure how that happens. I think it's randomly, and I think it depends on your ranking and how fast you're growing. And some of it might be picked by the company. Don't really know exactly how that part works quite yet, but maybe there's an algorithm to it, or maybe they just pick them randomly. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that they've kept them up here for a good week or so. So when you do get featured, it's definitely evident that you stick up here a little bit longer. And the other neat thing about being featured is that most likely you're going to get more of these things called kudos. Now you can see what these kudos are is with their little hearts, but I'm going to get into that and do another video exactly what that means and how that works. So let's go through the next one. Now the next one here is going to show you, let me go back. It's going to show you all the categories that we were talking about, right? They have all these categories. And in the categories, you can pick any category. So let's just pick, let's see here. Let's pick inspiration. No, let's pick, let's see, celebrities, artists, nonprofit, music, and entrepreneurs. Okay, let's pick entrepreneurs. Now, one thing I believe too is that these actually seem to move up and down based off of popularity. So I would say like foodies must be the most popular one. So if I were to open it up, it's going to basically show me all of these in here, and for whatever reason this must have like literally the most people on it. So I'm thinking that's how that works most likely. And you could see, like, you can see all these people, right? There's just tons and tons and tons of people, and you're probably going, Carl, what does that mean? And I'll get into that, I promise. I'll get into why that's important, why that's cool. And you can see like some of them I've already given kudos to. I've given these hearts to. Okay? So I'll go back and I'll show you guys something that's actually kind of cool. I have yet to actually do anything as far as marketing goes. I haven't really told anybody about this. I've been just spending the last week and a half studying it. And at this point, just studying it, I figured out a hack. And I've basically cracked the code here, and I'll get into that probably in another video, but I want to show you something here. I'm on marketing, which is actually a pretty competitive area, and you can see like here in the top left-hand corner, this is the guy that's being, basically he's being, what do you call it? He's being featured, and so he didn't even have that many. I mean, he just came out of nowhere that he was featured, and then all of a sudden he had 1,300 plus kudos. Now, the guy that's really on top is this guy named Cameron Francis, which is on the right-hand corner. And so when I scroll down here, I'll show you something that's cool. Look, there's Carl Schuckert, top success. I'm right there, right above Erica Blair, who actually it looks very familiar. I wonder if I know her. But anyways, if you look through here, you can see I'm actually in the top. And I believe that if you get in the top, that people will actually give you more kudos because you'll be right in front of their face. Now, like I said, it's a very, it's very, there's a lot of people here. It's very competitive to be up here. But again, I found a crack, I found a code, I found a hack that will actually get you in these positions right away. Now, this is brand new too. Like I was saying, this is a brand new app. And I'm gonna get into all that. But before I do, I still want to continue to make sure you understand what Ghost Codes is and then how to use it. So the next thing is here is you can do a search. Now this is kind of cool because you can do a search either based off snappers or interest. Okay, now if you remember in the last video we talked about interest. There's only so many interests you can have, but on each interest you can actually choose what you want. But under snappers, I can go in here and I could look someone's name up. So let's see here, Karl Schuckert. So there's all the Carls, right? Carl with a K. There's a few Carls with the K. There's only 3 Carls with the K in here, but then you can see there I am. So I can hit myself and I can see this is where I'm at. You can see all my actual interest, but I'm looking based off of a name. So if I wanted to find someone based off of a name. Now if I wanted to go under interest, let's say one of my interests was, let's say it was running. So I could do running, RUNNING. And once I do running, it's going to show me all of the runners. I'm sorry, I actually did this under snappers, but let's do this under interest. So there we go. So running, what it's going to do is it's going to show me the top amount. So 400 people are interested in running that are in here, and then running and working out 3. So I can go and look and see who are those 3. Well, look, those are 3 people that I might be interested in, and I could easily just give them a little kudos. So like, notice how I just gave those people hearts. I just gave them kudos. So I can look and see who they are, if they have a picture up, and I can go back. I can even go here and see if they have anything else as far as social media goes. Looks like this person only has Snapchat. You can see this person, Jill. She has a few different things. I can see what she's into. What's kind of neat about that is that you can find people on here based off of what your interests are. So that's a kind of a neat thing. Now I can go to running and look. Look, I'm going to open up running, and there's tons and tons of people in here under running, right? So I could literally just give kudos to all the people that are into running, and then I'll know that I'll be able to share some sort of like with them. Maybe these people do like running snaps and stuff like that, and they might be interesting to see or whatever. So if you go out and you go running, it's like, you know, meeting like-minded people. It's really cool to meet like-minded people. So that's how that part works. Now we can go over here where it has a little flag. Now the flag is kind of interesting because what this does is literally it takes a tally of all the people that have given you kudos. So all of these people, as I scroll through here, all of these people have given me kudos. So I can literally go and I can count, you know, if I want to count them. Now usually what Ghost Codes will do is it'll actually show you where your last like notification is. I'll give you a little notification. I've got so many, but look, 1,000 kudos at this point, which was a day ago, and within a day we've gotten well over 100 people giving me kudos and downloads. And again, like I said, we'll go into a little bit more deep further. Now I can go to my personal profile, and under my profile I can change my picture. I could look to see, I can even check this out. Look, I can hit the little heart, and it's going to show me all the people that gave me kudos. So all of these people gave me kudos. So if I wanted to reciprocate, I could give them kudos too. I can go here and see how many people actually gave me downloads, and if they gave me a heart or they just gave me a download. Maybe they just found me and they gave me a download. You never know how people are necessarily going to find you. And then if you notice down here, I've actually added every single possible social media, because these are all different social media outlets that people can find me and like me and learn about me and be a part of my message or maybe even buy my products down the road. Who knows, right? If I can show them something that's going to give them some sort of value, then that's cool, because that's what I'm all about. I'm about giving people value. Now, on the top here, you'll see there's another little thing with the message. It just says, hey, we like you. Do you like us back? Please tap no or yes, and then Team Ghost Code. So if I hit yes, that's just a little way for them to say, oh, why don't you give us a review? But that's up to you. You can give a review or do whatever you want to do. As far as that goes. Now, pretty interesting, right, guys? Pretty interesting stuff just to kind of go through all of this and kind of understand. Like I said, I've been studying it for about a week and a half, and within a week and a half, it's unbelievable because of this little hack that I figured out, how I was able to grow my audience and be almost literally featured in the marketing space, and then continue to grow. So I'm going to leave you with this. So I started my own. I started Top Success. Go to Top Success under here. Go to interest. Type in Top Success. Okay, and then there I am. So go on there, and once you find me, go ahead and give me a kudo, download me. I promise to give you guys more value as we continue to go with Snapchat. This thing is extremely taking Snapchat to a whole nother level. It's unbelievable that someone actually came up with something, because a lot of people were struggling on Snapchat with trying to figure out how they could get more followers. And even if you don't do anything with this, I guarantee you're going to still get more followers. I mean, look, in a week and a half, I've had 220, literally 220 people give me downloads. And I'll explain to you guys here soon exactly what that means and how that's going to actually increase your reach and get you in front of more people, so that way you can collect leads and find more friends. You never know. I mean, you may be looking for a date. You may be looking for a business partner. You might have a cool training program that you're about ready to get out. You might sell real estate. You might sell cars. You might sell insurance. Whatever the case may be, you might own a local business where you want to get more people in your local area into your business. All that stuff, and all that comes down to leads. And literally in a week and a half, I've gotten about 220 people. And to me, that's like collecting an email, because literally it's so easy for me to send my message out to them to get people to know, like, and trust me. Now, I'm going to continue on in another video from here on out, and I hope you guys get this. So make sure you go out and you download Ghost Codes right away and add me. And then on top of that, make sure you start doing some of these principles that I'm going to show you here in the next video. Thanks for joining us. This is Carl Schuckert at snaphacker.ninja. We'll see you soon.